Hello, second grade, and welcome. Today is the day that we see Orlando Ballet's virtual ballet of the Nutcracker. I cannot wait for you to see all of the adventures that the Nutcracker has today. Before we start, we need to start talking about concert etiquette. So I'm going to be sharing my screen. And here we go. Friends, make sure that you use the restroom before this performance starts. We don't want you to miss any part of the show. So teachers, please allow them to use the restroom before the 9:30 time frame. So that way that they can get to see the whole entire Nutcracker. Performance etiquette. Do not make noises or movements, guys. This distracts others. We want you to be able to see the whole entire show. So please make sure that you are being respectful in your classrooms. Do not clap along with the beat. This will distract others and will distract your classmates. You can go like this lightly. See, you can't hear it. So if you do this, that's okay. Please do not laugh or giggle or point when you see the dancers' costumes. Special clothes help them dance well. Remember, Miss Grande talked about everything about the tights and just the different types of clothing that makes the dancers be able to move freely, okay? Hold your applause to the end of dance or section. Applaud only when the dancers face you and take a bow. They'll normally open their arms and then they will take a bow down. That's when you clap. Do not whistle, shout, or stomp your feet, and do not kick the chair in front of you or stomp on the floor, because remember, you have a classroom and people underneath you, so you don't want to be disrespectful. Remember that the ballerinas and the dancers are going to be showing gestures that show what the character is thinking, feeling, or doing. They might do sleep, they might do beg, they're definitely going to do fight, they might do why, or they might do love. So you will be seeing these different pantomimes as the ballet goes on. And remember, they're not talking, so you've got to pay attention to those pantomimes. All right, so I'm going to read part of a story to you guys. So make sure you're listening. It was Christmas Eve. In the twilight's soft glow, the town street glistened with gently falling snow. Icicles hung from the rooftops, and frost-dusted reefs decorated doorways. Last-minute shoppers tightened their woolen scarves and buttoned their colors against the swirling wind. Everyone hurried home, arms laden with wrapped packages and sugar-spun sweets. In Clara's house, the fireplace burned warm and bright. The aroma of cinnamon and peppermint floated down the hall from the kitchen. Holiday excitement filled the air. The familiar notes of a favorite melody played beyond the parlor's large double doors. Balanced atop a wooden chair, Clara peeked through the doors with a keyhole. Her parents were inside preparing for the family's wondrous party. They've instructed her and her brother Fritz to wait patiently in the hallway. But Christmas Eve was the most exciting day of the year, more exciting than her birthday and first day of summer put together. How could she possibly be patient with sparkle and magic laid beyond these doors? What do you see? Fritz asked, tugging impatiently on the hem of his older sister's dress. Is the tree beautiful? Are there toys? I don't know. Clara pressed her eye upon the keyhole again. As she looked, she saw a garland of holly, the sleeve of her mother's fancy blue dress, glittering in tinsel. The keyhole was too tiny to glimpse. Much more, Clara stepped down, frustrated. Fritz scrambled onto the chair, eager for his turn. He pressed his ear to the keyhole. I think I hear Father. He's saying. At that moment, the doorbell rang. The butler answered it, and a flurry of stomping feet and voices filled the foyer. The guests have arrived. Hats, gloves, and heavy coats were shed. The women fluffed their colorful skirts. The men straightened their ties. The children raced down the hallway as all they made their way, laughing and talking to the closed parlor doors. Fritz jumped off the chair, eagerly greeted the boys from his class. One boy started a game of tag, and they raced about, darting among the merry adults. Clara hugged each one of her friends. Everyone was so dressed up, just like you guys are. She admired their pretty hair ribbons and their shiny shoes. A silver bell chimed, and the large doors were finally flung open. Welcome, welcome, Clara and Fritz's parents cried, ushering in their guests. The parlor glowed with golden candlelight and was fragrant with pine. For a moment, Clara stood and stared, open-mouthed. at the towering evergreen that occupied the center of the room. Friends, this is the start of Nutcracker. I hope that you enjoy the show and make sure that you're paying attention, and I'll be stopping by your rooms to see who's the most engaged. Teachers, don't forget to submit your pictures on the links on the Google slide, and don't forget to click the hard link on the slide as well. I hope that you enjoy our virtual ballet.